Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brother Blondie Facebook Live, uh, YouTube Live as well. Want to say happy Saturday. I'm glad you enjoying your weekend. This is Ohio State's bye week. No football for OHIO. So now let's get down to business. First of all, you know I've been in and out of hospitals. You know I went for a biopsy last week, and you know everything's good. Prostate, all that's fine. So I'm doing good. With that said, there are a lot of things I need to address. Like a couple weeks ago, I was at what do you call it? Uh, I was at an event at this church on Lockbourne meeting candidates for Columbus City Council and Columbus School Board. Uh, I wasn't impressed with any of the candidates. I don't believe any other motherfuckers would get my vote. Nobody seems to give a fuck about what's really going on. Homelessness is on the rise. No politician, Democrat or Republican, has an answer for low-income housing. No one. I mean, no one seems to care. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, but you know what? Hey, with that said, at some point, somebody has to start giving a damn. Now, you know, a lot of us are frustrated about the government shutdown. Both the Democrats and the Republicans are pointing fingers, but we all know it's the Republicans, and we all know it's the Twitter bitch fault, because that's what he told Fox News in 2013. In Donald Trump's own words, he said, and I quote, "The government shutdown makes the president look weak," which makes Donald Trump right now a weak ass motherfucker. I mean, come on, man. We gonna keep doing this, and I'm not gonna call out the so-called Trump supporters for the shutdown, but the 90 million registered voters who decided to stay the fuck home and not vote, and I get it. A lot of y'all didn't vote for Kamala. A lot of y'all didn't care much for Biden. Hey, look, I'm a Bernie Sanders fan too. I like Bernie. I wanted Bernie to be president. And if Bernie had won in 2000, he'd still be the motherfucking president right now, running a second term. Nobody and a lot of people claim they don't like Trump, yet this motherfucker found a way to be in office. There should be no black Trump supporters. None. Because as black people, we all know how corrupt the criminal justice system is. And yet, you supporting a motherfucker that was convicted of 34 felony counts and still didn't spend a motherfucking day in jail? That's some pure Uncle Tom, Aunt Jane shit right there. A lot of y'all frowning. A lot of people crying about food stamps getting cut off and shit. A lot of people that's getting food stamps and complain about getting cut off, you need to look in the mirror. Did you even vote? Because keep in mind, Trump, both times Trump got in office due to a lot of people didn't vote at all. Trump defeated Hillary Clinton because 100 million registered voters decided to stay home. Trump defeated Kamala Harris because 90 million registered voters decided to stay the fuck home. Any non-vote, no vote, always works in the favor of the Republican Party. They expect you not to show up. Nobody has addressed the homeless issue. No one has addressed low-income housing. And let's not talk about Trump fixed the economy. He ain't fixed the economy. 8.9 million Americans are currently working 2 motherfucking jobs. Let me repeat that again. 8.9 million Americans in the U.S. are currently working 2 motherfucking jobs. Nobody's addressing that. And let's get local, okay? Franklin County, so far in 2025, there's been over 25,000 evictions. 25,000. Where the fuck is the affordable housing? Kids ain't doing well in school. Columbus City Schools got rid of the school buses for the high school students. They got to catch CODA to get to high school. And then keep in mind, the only buses that drops kids off in front of the high school is what, the number 1 bus? Livingston, they'll drop them off, I think, in front of Walnut Ridge. And going on Kenny Road, they will drop them off in front of Centennial. That's not good. And then the principal at my old high school, Beechcroft, decided to cancel last night's Beechcroft Northland game due to last week's shooting at the school. What the fuck for, man? You could have moved that game to another site. And don't tell me you ain't got the motherfucking money, because I know you do. You could have moved that game to Old Crew Stadium. You could have asked another high school a favor. Hey, can we use your football field for this week? Since nobody's using it. There are a lot of opportunities. And yes, I'm aware of the shootings. Got a lot of dangerous kids out there with guns. And a lot of them is because mom ain't disciplining them. Kids are out of control because these motherfucking parents don't even know how to tell them no. My mom has told me no, and I'm sure your mom has told you no. The shit is getting out of motherfucking hand right now. And nobody seems to give a fuck. A lot of people won't be having Thanksgiving at the end of November during OSU Michigan week. And as we talk about the government shutdown, see, this is why it's so important for Americans to get up off their lazy asses and vote. You don't have to go to the polls and vote. You can call your board of elections and ask for an absentee ballot. Franklin County set it up where you have no excuses on election day. If you worried about transportation, not a problem. All COTA buses are free that day. What the fuck's your excuse then? See, nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody. Nobody wants to address the real problems here. We having a real major problem with homelessness in Franklin County. 25,000 motherfucking evictions this year so far. That's too many. Plus, let's talk about the children that are homeless. And I mean children under the age of 18. Right now, you have 3,000 children in Franklin County who are homeless. 3,000. That's 3,000 too motherfucking many. Make that statewide. Make that statewide, Big Herb. It's 25,500 homeless children. Now, Marsha Sloan Johnson, you live on the West Coast, so let's talk about nationwide. Nationwide, you have 1.4 million homeless children in the U.S., and 75% of those homeless children are girls, which opens the door for the sex and human traffickers in this country. And this fucking president wants ICE to deport people. What gang members have you deported? Have you deported any? Have you arrested any Crips or Bloods? Or G Park Lords? Or the GI Boys at Gary, Indiana, right next door to Chicago? Have you busted any one of them? All you doing is deporting everyday workers. You deporting the farmers. Now, to all the folks who say, well, they're coming in here illegally and all that, yeah, there's some truth to that. But there's also truth to the illegals and the foreigners that say, and I quote, we willing to work the jobs no one else want. There's a fact. That's a fact. How many niggas you know is going to pick oranges 16 hours a day, 6 days a week for cheap ass labor? You only get 1 day off, Sunday. And you doing all this for free room and board. Ain't nobody gonna be picking fruits and vegetables. Ain't nobody going on your farm in Nebraska or Iowa picking corn and shit. The Twitter bitch says he's gonna lower the food price. He ain't did shit. Y'all trusted the Twitter bitch on fixing the economy. He ain't fixed shit. And the housing's so bad, you got mail carriers and school teachers working 2 jobs just to make motherfucking ends meet. In the old days, a mail carrier didn't have to work 2 jobs. Nobody had to work 2 jobs. Nobody. But now you got to work 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet. There's no discipline because you teaching your badass kids to feel entitled. And the problem with that, the police sees that now. If they see you the type of person that's never been told no and can't take no for an answer, they now see that as they're in fear for their life and they're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot you dead. There's an old saying, you never give someone you don't fucking like leverage over you. And that's what we done as Americans. The Democratic Party's so fucking weak. Hakeem Jeffries, Jasmine Crockett, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a.k.a. AOC, they shouldn't be the only Democrats speaking. The Joyce Beatties, the Shannon Hardins, and the Sherrod Browns of the world need to be vocal too. And next year's governor's race, Vivek Ramaswamy and Dr. Amy Acton? Hell no. The woman that should be the next governor of the state of Ohio is Warren, Ohio's school teacher and children's advocate, Leah Dotson. Leah would change shit. Leah Dotson really cares about the children in the state of Ohio. She's the only person that will put them first. I didn't trust Dr. Amy Acton during the pandemic 5 years ago, and I don't trust her now. There's no motherfucking way she would be a great governor. If it's down to them two, I might vote either the third party or not vote at all. Your vote counts. You motherfuckers make me sick to my motherfucking stomach. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like my motherfucking foul ass language. That's why I have my own platform, so I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I'll be G-rated when I speak to mainstream media. This is my social media platform. I say whatever the fuck I want. I have the receipts. I'm the one that's been marching, fighting, protesting, screaming out from the rooftop. I face city council. I face law enforcement. Now, Columbus has the opportunity this year to end a 10-year drought. We've had 10 straight years of 100 plus homicides. Now, a lot of y'all's going to give credit to Police Chief Elaine Bryan and her assistant LaShawna Potts, and y'all going to give credit to Mothers of Murder Action. Not Brother Blondie. You know who gets the credit of snapping the 10-year streak of 10 years of 100 plus homicides? You know who gets the credit for lowering the homicides this year? Two people. Ralph Carter of We Are Linden and former Short North Posse gang leader Derek Russell. I love to give those two strong brothers their motherfucking flowers. Personally, I think Derek Russell should run for mayor of Columbus next year. A lot of y'all will hate on him and still look back to his past as a Short North Posse member. But let me tell you something about our past discretions. We all learn from our mistakes. Damn, everybody ain't the same person that they were 20 years ago. We've all done dirt, but guess what? We've all mellowed. We've all evolved. Now, I get it. Some people ain't grow out of their shit. A lot of these old folks ain't, they haven't gave their youth up. No one. And this is Brother Blondie coming at you straight. Oh, let me say this right now. This is actually me talking to you, not AI. A lot of people say, oh, this is AI, artificial intelligence. No. Ain't no artificial intelligence on this motherfucking platform. All this is me. All me. James Jones Jr., a.k.a. Jam Master J, a.k.a. Brother motherfucking Blondie. Ain't no AI. You're getting 1,000,000,000% of me talking here. What more do we got to do? We hear it all the time. Black folks need to come together. Black folks need to come together. It's hard for black folks to come together because we were taught to be individual. Even leaders has to listen. And a lot of times, our leaders don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to your constituents. You don't want to listen to the motherfuckers that voted for you. But most of all, and we learned this from the president, you don't even want to listen to the people that got your back. That shit's insane, man. My shit's deep. When you talk to me, I'm not just giving you a conversation. I'm giving you a history lesson. You need to listen. Columbus City schools ain't shit. You got high schoolers. You're making high schoolers catching coda buses to school. So this what it means. If a nigga from Windsor Terrace is going to Weston right now, he or she has to catch 3 motherfucking buses. Got to catch the C bus downtown. Got to catch the number 2 or 102 on High Street. That'll get you off the bus on the corner of High and Henderson. And then you got to catch the number 33 Henderson Road. Get on that to go to Weststone. That's just too many motherfucking buses, man. Or what about the niggas who live in Sullivan Gardens? Huh? They got to catch 2 buses to get to South. You got to catch the number 9, Leonard Britnell, on Mount Street, and then you got to catch the number 4. And get this, both of those buses only run every hour. So you shit out of luck. You're just shit out of luck, man. Society is in trouble. A lot of you motherfuckers don't want to admit it. To be a community activist, you got to have empathy. And a lot of times, what hurts black folks, and the number one reason why we would never come together on anything, because most of us wait till the shit hits home. It has to hit your backyard for you to be interested. If it's your neighbor's yard or somebody else's yard, you ain't interested. You don't give a fuck, and I get it. It has to hit your own backyard in order for you to be interested. Well, guess what? The tariffs, the economy, Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps. Now, with the government shutdown, and this what gets left out about Donald Trump, he's hurting his own people. Remember, there are more white people getting food stamps than black folks. You know, that always gets left out the equation. Can you imagine white folks? No motherfucking turkey? No potato salad with the sun-made raisins in it? You won't be seeing none of that. Ain't no motherfucking department store is going to be jam-packed the Friday morning after Thanksgiving at 4 or 5 in the morning for Black Friday. That won't be. All that shit's gone, man. All of it. Trick or treat my motherfucking ass. You got Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger running the motherfucking White House right now. I gave y'all fair warning. He never gave a fuck about the Americans. He only cares about himself. He showed y'all that from 2016 to 2020. You know, you trust him on the economy. Well, he just got it. No, he was president the first time. Shit didn't get done. He made fun of the pandemic. China virus, Kung flu. Remember when he said COVID was going to disappear by Easter? A lot of y'all ain't being smart. But as we face this government shutdown, and to those who ain't getting their stamps and won't be able to get turkey and all that for Thanksgiving, I want you to look back. And I'm not talking about everyone. I'm specifically talking about the ones who decided not to vote, period. This is what happens when you don't vote at all. As a man who used to work the polls on primary and election days, I'm here to tell you, your vote really does count. Your vote really does count. I'm giving it to you straight. If nobody else cares about what's going on in this country, in your own backyard, trust believe, I do. I've always been the person that will fight for you, whether you a front page story or not. Even if you're going through shit and you're not on the radio and you're not on the radar, I'm here for you. That's what real friends do. That's what real friends supposed to be. And this thing, everybody loves Jesus, but nobody wants to uplift. Where's your so-called motherfucking faith? Huh? People go to church every Sunday, but yet nobody uplifts anybody. Nobody. Everybody goes to church, but yet that white Jesus money that you give to your church is not revitalizing any black communities. I don't give a fuck how many lofts and condos you build in the bottoms, or as y'all call Franklinton. Still a bunch of dope fiends down there. And until the man that was convicted of 34 felony counts does jail time, I don't want to hear their motherfucking cop, law enforcement, DA, ADA, whoever the fuck. I want to hear y'all say that y'all tough on crime. Because if y'all was really tough on crime, Donald Trump would be behind bars right motherfucking now. So I want to hear you're tough on crime. If I hear you say you tough on crime, I want to yell bullshit. How in the fuck is anybody tough on crime when a man convicted of 34 felony counts? I mean, damn, at least Bill Clinton had better taste when he cheated on Hillary. And I've seen Stormy Daniels porn. She ain't shit. Trump actually cheated on his wife with the wrong porn star. I'd have gave him kudos if he had cheated on his wife with Pinky, or Roxy Reynolds, or Jada Fire, or even an old school great like Vanessa Del Rio. But you pick a bitch like Stormy Daniels. Go on with that bullshit. I keep it real because I can lay all cards on the motherfucking table. You know, I'm done, Vinny, for now. But I just want to express my 2 cents on everything that's been going on in this world and even in my hometown of Columbus, Ohio. This is Brother Blondie, Facebook Live. Wishing everybody a wonderful weekend. And as I always end my program, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.